morning, good morning. We are on to Sunday after Thanksgiving. And I have some really, really exciting news for me, thereby for all of you. I got a message from Bye Bun on my Instagram. I put a little thing on there that I was able to get one of the sticker advent kits for the second year in a row. I got it last year and this year, and last year they were sold out in an hour. This year they had she made a lot more, but they were still some for sale today. But I just put a little thing on my Instagram that I got one. Yay! The best part of Black Friday is buying stickers, advent stickers from Bye Bun. She saw it and she responded. She left me a message and I squeal pitched and put me on her reel as one of the people that bought stickers. I was like, my husband he had been power washing the deck all day yesterday, and he was in taking a shower, and I started squealing, and he can't hear without his hearing aids. He has a cochlear implant on one side and strong hearing aid on the other side after having a very brief illness where he lost most of his hearing. And there goes the crazy dog again. But he heard me squealing. That must be how high-pitched, well, the dog heard, and the dog started barking, and he figured something was wrong, and he came out and goes, is something wrong? Are you all right? I'm like, no. Bye Bun just saw my stuff and acknowledged my message or my statement in my Instagram. I mean, and I have a very love-hate relationship with Instagram. I don't post a lot there. I've been hacked. I've been, I get messages from people like 3 days after they send them to me. I mean, I just hate Instagram. I think the algorithm is all screwed up. It was okay till they switched it like a year and a half, 2 years ago, whenever that was. Anyhow, it was good yesterday. I was so excited. Okay, so today, I'm going to do a couple behind-the-scenes stories about what really happened on some of these days that, you know, how we got to this beautiful, spectacular stationery picked out for the invitations, or we got to this beautiful, spectacular delivery of firewood, or, you know, how I spilled my rhubarb jelly on the floor in the kitchen, that kind of stuff. But today is the behind-the-scenes occurrence of what happened on the day of the fall garden tour, the last fall garden tour. And that's why I'm using orange. But I don't know what else I'm going to do after this. I mean, I've done so much I mean, this whole thing was supposed to be abstract. There's a little bit of orange washi tape that I'm trying to cover up some writing down here. It just happens to be perfect size. Now, it sticks through or shows through a little, but I'm okay with that because, I mean, it's obvious that this is some other kind of book. And our South Carolina Gamecocks just beat the Clemson Tigers, our huge rivalry in football. None of the current players on the Clemson Tigers have ever lost a home game. And some of them have been there for 4 or 5 or 6 years because they got to stay extra because of COVID. Instead of just a 4-year football player, there's 5- and 6-year football players right now. But that's because of COVID. And some of them have never, ever lost a home game. Except we beat them. Because they played at Clemson this year. They always switch back and forth. Sorry, while I eat some chocolate Christmas decoration. I mean, chocolate candy. Christmas candy. Okay, we have a background. We have our story, which is about the day of the last garden tour. We have our parrot for the last spread. Is going to use that parrot that I purposely cut out and meant to use here, but I forgot it. I didn't even remember it till I was editing. Okay. This is kind of pretty, fallish. It has been beautiful here today. We've had like 5 or 6 days of complete overcast and cloud. But today has been beautiful. But we've been inside watching football. And I just now... I usually make my videos in the morning, but my sister and I got up and went Christmas shopping. Sort of Christmas shopping. My Christmas decorations for my tree are missing. I don't know how somebody could have gotten into the owner's closet. And I'm notorious in my family for not looking good for things, overlooking. And she goes, I'm going with you. So we went up in the attic. We went in the owner's closet, underneath the house in the golf cart room, because we can put some stuff there, but I don't think I would have put them there because of the weather. And I didn't. She goes, I don't see them. I said, I don't either. And so we went and bought some more, which, I mean, I have a tiny tree here and it's all tropical stuff. So we bought some clear balls that I put in some pink sea glass. It's not real sea glass. It's fake sea glass because it's pink. But I filled up some balls with sea glass, some balls with some seashells. I bought a couple. It's mainly, I had sloths on it the last couple years. But I don't have any sloths on it right now. I had some glass sloths, I think. I had some felt sloths that I had made. Anyhow, there's no sloths on it right now, which our house is called the sea sloth. So it needs to have a sloth, but I'm going to have to make some. Okay, I have the background. Now, what am I going to do over here? I don't know. I'll read you my journaling while I stall. Behind the scenes, day 1. Fall garden tour fiasco. You may have seen on day 11, we had a beautiful row of beautiful pumpkins lining several flower beds and hedgerows. Well, most of those pumpkins were store-bought at the last minute instead of coming from my farm. Why? Well, the night before the tour, my 4 miniature donkeys got loose and proceeded to play, and thereby ruining, smashing a ton of pumpkins. When they figured they could roll them around like soccer balls, a fun night was had by those normally docile and lazy donkeys. The wildlife cameras caught the fun on film, and I must say those donkeys were having a blast. Now looking back, I wondered why they slept the whole next day. That's our journaling. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Let's go through this Stephanie's diary. See if we can't find something fallish to put over here and call it a day. So yeah, it's been quite a day. We got there's a couple pumpkins, but pumpkin cupcakes. We got our Christmas tree put up and a couple of the other Christmas decorations that we have, not very many down here. Because you just don't have any room to put a lot of stuff. And we went to 2 or 3 different stores. My favorite stores down here, gift shop type places that have things. And then we had some more leftover clam dip. Oh. And ham. Our turkey is all gone, which was very good from the other day. Turkey is gone. Our stuffing is gone. We have ham and macaroni and cheese left, which I supplemented. And that's about oranges, though, not pumpkins. Pumpkin pie is almost gone. I think we have like 1 or 2 more slices left. Oh, these are cute, but that's not what we're talking about. Look at this beautiful bear. Oh. Munich is not what we're talking about either. That's one place I have not been. I would like to go there. Oh, yesterday there's a cross stitch. Both of my sisters are very much into cross stitch. And I dabble, not nearly as much as they do. But there's a nice cross stitch store here that we have discovered. Oh, I like this. And yesterday, oh, I don't want to rip that though. Yesterday, they had two ladies here from Italy that are teaching a class today, but they came to the shop yesterday, which we had been told about. So we went and met them. And one lives in Rome and one lives an hour north of Venice, somewhere along the coast. But they were very nice, and that was kind of fun. Met up with them. But they spoke English, one better than the other. But, oh, here, pumpkins in every size and shape. Oh, now that might be what we use. But how can I cut around these tags? Okay, let's pull this out. Which was a good thing to do while it was raining, because it rained a good bit yesterday. Even though my husband has still been out there power washing. But today, he was able to power wash. He rented it for like 3 days. He returns it tomorrow. Today he was able to go underneath the house because there's still sand where we park our cars and stuff from the hurricane. But he was able to go under there and get a good bit out. I'm wondering if I can't, like, make a border. Let's try that. And he power washed the deck and the stairs and stuff, the front deck, and we have a little tiny deck on the street side, and he got all that power washed and in the moist, damp air, which was fine, and a little bit of rain. And then today he got underneath the house where we parked the cars and got all that power washed, got all that sand pushed into the street, I guess. I don't know where he messed. Well, I guess we could put it into the yard. There's tiny pathways in between these houses, and not pathways, just tiny space. And he was able to push it into that space, which the construction crew still needs to come back, because all of the plants that we had were loquats or from our yard, from seedlings from our yard, snippets from our yard. Okay, now. But the salt water killed them all when the hurricane water came through here. And so, and what didn't get killed by the hurricane water, the construction crew killed. So, we need to go buy some more plants, which might be on the agenda for next week, and get that planted before spring so they can get established good enough. So when we leave at the end of March, we can kind of turn them loose and they'll be okay. But anybody this close to the beach lost most of their plants because the salt water just killed them, which is sad. We've got a couple beautiful, can't remember what you call those, sago palms, but they didn't make it. All right. I love what that looks like. I might just have to cut around like that. Okay. And rearrange some of these pumpkins. I'm going to rearrange this one because I love how this looks. But, so that's on the agenda. I might. I'm rearranging this paper. I'm graphic, what do you call? The brain is a terrible thing to lose. Graphic artisting, that's a verb. This paper, so that it fits here. I might have to do this one. and now I lost most of my paper, but that's okay. You get a little bit of this showing. Okay, let's do that. I'm just thinking, do I want to go around this and move this up? I might do that too. I'm rearranging this page from Daphne's Diary to suit my own needs. Okay. I'm going to rearrange this sign. Put this here. This like that. And put this, oh dear, here comes the dog. And put this over this writing here. Oh, that works great. Okay, you never know that I did all that, right? So we've had a very nice Thanksgiving. I hope all of you have too. My sister leaves tomorrow. Back to Columbia. We're staying for another week. My husband's leaving a week from tomorrow, and I'm leaving a week from Monday. For going home for a week or so. I don't know how long we're going to stay. He's got a doctor's appointment. They're really watching his eyes because he's been diagnosed with advanced, rapidly deteriorating cataract. They're deteriorating fast because they didn't even see it last year. So they've been experimenting with a bunch of different drops. He can't hear, can't see. Goodness gracious, he's going to be real fun. But that's part of it. He sees fine. He didn't even know anything was happening. Okay. I think we're going to glue it down like that. But so he's got another eye appointment. Bless his heart. Right before we left, he said, I have an eye appointment every day this week. Or a doctor's appointment. Like, yeah, I think we're at that stage. I think we're at that stage. I'm trying to get this even with the top. All right, where is my, here it is. Oh dear. Okay. Now, I think I'm just going to fold these in. When you come to this page, you have to unfold those. Got it? Good. So yes, between Thanksgiving, Bye Bun, missing Christmas decorations, it's been quite a weekend. Couple days here. I think that might look funny there. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, here's another pumpkin we could put there. That does look funny. Where's that stem? Aha, let's put this here. Let's graphic artist this page a little bit more. Okay. We had another earthquake on Thanksgiving Day. They've all been very small. I mean, they're all like 2s, things like that. But some people have felt a couple of them. I don't think anybody felt the one on Thanksgiving. But it registered on the Richter scale. And there is fault lines in South Carolina. There, that looks a little better. Okay. How to rearrange a Daphne's Diary page in 17 easy steps. Don't take it from me, though, because I'm not good at what I do. That's kind of cool. Pumpkins in every size and shape. I love how that worked out, actually. And it is a continuation of this story, because this is where the donkeys went crazy. And these are all store-bought pumpkins, most of them, because they played soccer with these the night before. Those bad, bad donkeys. Has anybody figured out who I'm kind of basing this on? Hopefully she would see the humor in it. I think she would be a pretty good sport. I'm not making fun of her. I'm envious / jealous of her organizational skills for sure. Maybe if I had a staff this big, I could be better organized too. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, I do like this. I like this. And I got more vellum done. Okay, that's it for today. See you tomorrow for another behind the scenes. What really happened before this picture happened, or that picture happened, or this event happened. All right, I need to put some paper here because this is sticky till it dries. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.